It's Walp time! Welcome everyone! This is Friday Rosebud live in the Forbidden Library, and today I finally get to roll! Ugh! I saw your guys' rolls in the Discord and I was like... I wanted to roll, but I had to wait. Because we gotta wait for the streamer luck. Otherwise, we might not get it, and that would be sad. I want this one! I want Rodian! Rodian. Hello everyone. Hello Xnam, hello Rahel, hello Benjamin, howdy. Hello Priyo, hello Maxo. Gamba. Fair, great, quick to stop. There might be. They see her rolling, they watching, trying to catch her drinking coffee, but she never drinks coffee, because she really hates coffee. She much prefers tea, and has realized that she doesn't have her water bottle next to her. I have tea, not my water bottle. How gaming us? I'm gonna give people like a few more minutes to arrive while I run and get my water bottle. You can have all the coffee. Tea? Yeah, I have tea. BRB. I would have actually BRB'd screen, but I was just like running to another room for like 5 seconds. So. You drank yours already? You can enjoy your bitter bean juice, and I will enjoy my much superior tea. Should we do it? I want it. Roger. It's pulling time. I have been too excited not to be pulling. We pulling. Go! No sparkles for the first roll. Not terrible, not... Oh, I got a green one. Wait, no, what? We got the ego first try! Yeah, first pull. We got the ego. That's one thing done. Maxwell, you could redeem the name generator. We're going to refer to this Don Quixote as Maxwell now. Apologies that I needed to take that off because it doesn't exist anymore. But yes, streamer luck. Woohoo! This is why I needed to wait till I stream. Because otherwise, what's the point? Kurokumo Hoglu, that's lovely. Good stream, guys. No, we haven't got Roger yet. Roger. For the impact. Dawn's thighs, yeah. Oh.
귀엽고 저를 찾으셨군요.
Look at her! Salutations once more! Hello, Doppel! I have awaited this moment with great anticipation. I am most eager to learn of the individual whom you allude. One who possesses a speech much akin to your own. Indubitably! We just pulled the special ability of one of the special abilities for that character. I want it while you're here. Just a minute. This is Don Quixote. This is Don Quixote's dialogue. 'Tis my belief to cut something along the arc of my blade is much more satisfying if that's not. Let's get like OG Don. Manager Esquire, would you lend an eye to these? 'Tis my trove of treasures here. Some are limited editions, which I found valiantly to lay claim upon. See, Doppel? Like you. This is Don Quixote. Talisman Sinclair now nerfed. Oh, is that the legendary Talisman Sinclair I've heard so much about? When you need to reach the word. Yes, back to the Gamba. Gamba! Go. No sparkles. Nah, this is a min pull. Unless we're getting faked out again, this is a min pull. 2, we got absolutely nothing, but that's the way it be. Again! Verily, it seemeth as though my tongue doth gaze upon a mirror. Indeed, yes! No sparkles? Oh no. You did. You missed the first pull where I got the ego. But welcome to Size Phantom. Oh, it did sparkle a little bit. We got a green.
이렇게 영롱하게 빛나는 초록을 본 적 있는가? 뭔가 있으면 어둠이 우리를 피해 도망다닐 것이네.
Remain at my side and darkness shall never consume us. What a cutie! That's adorable. You had to use your pity for the dot ego. It's fine. I've only gotten the ego so far, so like, 'tis the way. Again! No sparkles. I haven't been keeping track of how many I've been using. Fun fact, Don's VA is also the Korean Megami. That makes so much sense. We got some stuff. None of it's gold though.
이런 구질구질한 색의
There's
고기를
a lot of
시간
things
내서
I
먹고
didn't have.
있다니.
So this is quite fun.
차라리 아예 색을 모른 채 자랐으면 좋았을 텐데.
Oi, I have a shitty cop. You must suffer the streamer look like I have. So we got Radiant Teacup, Radiant. Again! Sparkles, sparkles, sparkles? No sparkles. Boo. We're not doing as well. Yep, even in the Roger we're getting done. We're getting a lot of done. Side effect of holding back your rolls for that one moment. You get a lot of side rewards. That is, but like I said, it's kind of good because there's a lot of like, probably more common IDs that I just didn't have. So it's quite good to get. No sparkles. I've Leslie with luck managers. Squire, thank you. Wah! Golden. This looks good. This looks good.
역시 니는 말대로
Altis?
어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는
We got
마법의
gun.
통로다.
Hi, Altis. How you doing? Keep leaving. No. We got another ego. This is good because I don't have many egos either. Membership from Howdy also getting me luck.
점수는 F.
Oh, and I got
말로는 듣지 않겠다.
the ring pointer student. That's a blooming mess, that is. It's a bloody mess.
이번 야간 자율 학습은 누구도 빠지지 않았군.
Muscle,
휘발된
please.
지식을 다시 채우는 것도 좋지만
Honey, I just
새로운
got
지식을 배우는
Capo.
것도
I don't need
잊지 말고.
another muscle. Why are these 3 stars not the ones I want? Why is muscle? Oh, Altis here. Come on, guys.
낙뢰 충전 최대치예요.
Faust! Faust, get out of it! Actually, no, that looks fucking cool. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, we're getting the wrong look.
이상이요.
Aww,
조금 조용히
that's really
하도록 하지.
cute.
이곳은 지식의
Nerd.
성전이.
Yisang being the nerd he wants to be. Well, that was a hell of a roll. I got a lot of interesting things, but none of them are what we wanted. 3 egos in 1 session, that's pretty damn good. I'm very happy with that. Pray, have you expended coin upon this game? No, no coin has been expended upon this game. I am the free to play. I do try to avoid putting coin onto gacha games. I did once upon a time in the game called Fate Grand Order, and when I got the character, I had this horrible feeling of emptiness, and I remember that feeling very well, so I know never to do it again. I didn't expend that much coin, but it was still enough to make me feel like, why the fudge did I do that? Remember, every time you get an ego, your chances improve because they get removed from the pool. That's true. That's true. I already have the ego, though. I don't need the ego. Again! It's green. That's different. Boop. Does that mean another ego?
가엾고 슬픈
An
아이들이고
unfortunate tragic.
그저
Oh.
애도를 표할 수밖에.
That's cool. It's not what I want, but it's very cool. Solemn Lament Gregor. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. 10 out of 10. Give me all the ego. What is this look? I don't know. It's not the look I want. I want Rodian, but I'm getting all this stuff. I'm pulling everything that's not on the back. I pulled one thing that's on the banner. Come on, game! Give me what I want! Thank you for all this other stuff. I am grateful, don't get me wrong, game, but I would like Despairodian, please. Ooh, something, it's gold.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 너는 반드시 부서진다.
Thanks, Mus. Oh my God. I find myself in accord with sentiments. The true delight lies in your resolute determination to procure it, rather than the mere possession thereof, indubitably. So many egos. So much ego. Maybe it's just enough ego to cover my ego. I don't know. I'm trying to make a thing. He looks good there. I like the hairstyle here. Mersault doesn't do that much.
날씨 좋다.
Rodian! It's not the Rodian I
누굴
wanted,
보호해야
but you
한다고
know, I'm happy to see you, honey. You look great like that. Ugh. That's a good pose. It's a very pretty pose. Hey, Maiden, welcome. I'm Gatcher in Maiden. We're Gamba in for a pretty lady. Wait, did I get another Malfaust? I got a second Malfaust. What? I seem to be acquiring the notion that ill fortune doth plague thee. It's a very strange ill fortune in that I am getting very lucky and getting very rare things, but it's not the things I want. Mouse, why are you here again? Oh no. I have a bad feeling too. It's the wrong look. The wrong... Why are you here again, Mouse? I don't understand. Just rub with your lucky potato, Bri. Oh, that's a good point. Where's my emotional support Roland cat? I haven't seen it in a while. It got buried under a lot of crochet. Maybe that's what I'm missing. My kitty cat. It's not a real cat, for the record. I don't have a real cat. We must activate a good luck ritual. We do need a good luck ritual before I do another one, because this is beyond nonsense at this point. Kitty! I found the kitty! I found the kitty. This was the kitty that showed me through Library of Ruina. It's like a fake sleeping kitty, and if you press a button, it makes noises. And that will be my good luck charm. I will hold this while we do it. Again! It's green, so that means we have another fucking ego, doesn't it? But it might not just be an ego. We might get something else too. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Green means a wild. Oh no! Tiff! Tifferith!
나도 티페레트야.
Green means a Walp ID, so green is good. Green is good.
착실하게 제압에 임해. 물론 잘하겠지만.
I got the tips. I got the tips. I don't want the tips. Kitty cat. You got me closer. You got me to the Walp ID, so I'll keep you. Green is always something from Wild Purge. Ah, okay. Again! We're running low. We're running low. Luck is a skill. Oh, hi, Virtuals. Hit to Robin. Luck is a strange skill. Thou shalt be bestowed with blessings through the puissant realm of felines. Yes! Do I like pancakes? I like pancakes. Who doesn't like pancakes? Oh, I need to delete that thing. Go. It's not sparking. Roddy the potato. I am the potato, and the potato is loved by Roddy. Nope. Unless I get a fake out. Boo! Again! This Roddy would want me to gamble everything for her. That's how it goes. Come home, pretty lady! Next pulls Roger. Trust epicist. I'm hoping and praying. It's not sparking. No. No! Oh, hi! Baby boy! This is why baby boy. It took me 110 pulls to clean out the banner, not including the extra 3 stuff. I'll take back what I said. I'll take it back now. You've already cursed it. That's why Sinclair's absolute shit. But he's a cutie, so it's fine. Oh lord, this is the second to last roll. One, two, one. Can we have the potato avatar? We could. We could. I could turn into a potato temporarily. Maybe that'll help. Maybe she'll come for food. Sort this out so that my potato works as intended. Okay, we're temporarily a potato. She likes food, right? Pray tell, how much virtual currency? I don't know. I used a little bit on the last banner, but I did. Ooh! Maybe she did like food. Maybe she did like food. No, but Dom likes food!
본인은 기사 3등급 직원으로 시간 징수를 맡고 있는 몸일세. 왜 왔는지는 알고 있겠지?
Last one.
이쪽에 아직 먼지가 남아 있네요.
Oh,
기관지가 안 좋으신 분이니 좀 더 철저히.
It's still a good dawn. That's nice. I'm glad it's a good dawn. One more. Set myself on fire? We can do that. We can burn for my beloved. This is fine. This is fine. Let's burn for my beloved. Last one. Go. Roast potato. For my beloved. Technically, I do have one more pull left. Apparently I have some tickets actually, so let's keep going. Let's keep praying. It's not green. Oh, but it's yellow.
오티스다.
Hi
찾아온
Altis,
이유라도
how you
있나?
doing? I don't know what's going on here. What happened to the Rate Up is a lie! Rate Up is a lie! I will turn off the fire before I die. Rate Up is a lie. 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 Rate Up is the biggest lie on the planet. La 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 la. I must leave now lest my heart fucking explode from regret. Fair. Have a good gamba. I will have a good gamba. More! Oh, it's been like dented. Yeah. Basic bitch. Let's go! 2 more rolls. I guess it's not gonna be too much. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Yeah. 1 more. This is the last one. The very last roll, and then I'm out. Yeah, the full stop duo, the thumb duo, and Mao. Yeah. I'm out. This is fine. I'm gonna go back to my usual self. I do have shards now. You have a good point on that. Ah! No more size about to look at the bright side, Freddy. Whatever it is, you should look. On the bright side is that I got a metric crap ton of ego, which is wild. Let's go check out everything I did get. That is the bright side. There is a bright. Let's look at all these news I have. So much new. We have 3 different egos for Faust. We have 2 new Dawn IDs. We have a 3-star Dawn ID and a new ID for Dawn. We have a new ID for Mersal and a new ego for Mersal. We have what did we get here? Oh yeah, we got the Kurokuma clan one there. We didn't get anything for Heathcliff. No Heathcliff today. We got Ishii. We still don't have a good ID for Ishii. I'm still waiting on something for Ishii. We got Roddy. We got a fair bit of Roddy, but not the Roddy I wanted. We got some Sinclair. We got some Altis. We got a lot of Altis, to be honest. Quite a bit of Altis. And we got some Gregor. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Butler Ishii's pretty good. Butler's okay. I know the ways of Slosh. Don't worry, there's always next Wild Perky later in the year, if we're lucky. It's fine. It's one of them, isn't it? How much is this shit? However, how much? So it's like a tenner for a 10 roll. Oh, okay. Good to know. But I will not. I am good. We will have to live. with the disappointment. To gaze upon the brighter aspect, one may duly commemorate the triumphs you have achieved. That's true! We have done well, and we have some missions to do. We could do the event. I don't know what the event is. I haven't done an event in this game yet before. What's the mission? So I gotta do... Also, wait, can I get some rolls with that? Yeah, so we can get some rolls from the event, too. Yeah, the FOMO's starting to hit a little bit. We'll be fine! It's fine! Everything is fine! Nah. The events gives tickets, yeah! So we'll do the event, and it'll be fine. Good 15 rolls? Wonderful. I need 6. Yeah, let's go.
잠깐만.
No
천천히.
FOMO for the Tato. This story takes place after the main story chapter 8. Ooh, would that be spoils? I could borrow the magical girls, that's true. Ah! I could just skip the plot.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워.
Yeah, I'll just story skip.
이건
the first
너희가
couple
해결
chapters.
못해도 이해할게.
받아볼 텐가.
So, by similar to Library Buruna, it's take out her swords first. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But I will make sure to skip. I don't want to get spoilers. I could always look up the cutscene later. So let's see if we can take her out. Take her out to dinner! His Valor uses Tiffer as an announcer. The same one I said. Yeah, I'm happy to get Tiff as an announcer, to be honest. I'm not sure I really like the version. And that's the only other one I really. Well, I have Nessie. You can put Nessie and Tiff on. I would, but yeah. I don't care. Win rate will not be very good in this fight. Skip! 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 Yes, please. I'm sorry, personally, the right is up! Yay! Here she is, a
평소보다
cutie!
의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는 흔치 않아서 설레이네.
If I have to pay
쓸데없이 흥분한 걸
attention, I
수도
can
있지.
pay attention.
뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
The in-between cutscenes are fine? I don't know. I'm gonna skip just to be safe.
사격개시.
I said I was gonna pay attention, but then I accidentally pressed win rate. Totally by accident, me. That's what I feel like right now. Everyone's favorite Abno, except in gameplay.
제어평가가 굉장히 좋았어.
Yay!
기록적인 피해량인 것
She's a
같다.
cutie. She's a cutie pie. She's a cutie pie. Yeah, I might just. 'Cause I would like to get the coherent story at some point.
아르카나 B.
So I think it would be smart to skip them all. You get him on roof. Basically, we need to get our swords to stand correctly.
당신도 결국 뭐야 이 수치는 먹혀버렸어.
아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야.
잠깐.
If I go win rate and then
왜
just
부서
kind of
팀장을 안
rearrange
달아줬지?
what's going on here. So what you staggered, where are you? Like, oh my god, there's so much shit on this screen. You're going for a sword, you're going for a sword. Is anyone going for her? You are, you're not anymore. Go for a sword. You're going for her? No, go for a sword. You're going, yeah, okay, one. Great, go.
사랑보다 붉은 달.
불가 위야.
Oh, she's a charge into laser. That's an old ad. To get some missions, you need to make the person in first deployment. Use first kill those ones. Don't like to be a big I see.
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
마침표를.
Tipper has complimented me for reading the log that I didn't read. I should read the log though. Thank you for reminding me, Tiff. We should read the observation log. I need to know. Why are you attacking her? I told you to attack the sword.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을
Is it because she's
것이오.
attacking us? Is that why? We're just like blocking the next back. Owie! Poor Spice Bird. Yeep! Yay! We got one!
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다. 뭐야 이 수치는?
아까 어떤 직원이 제압
Let's
개체에
have
한
a look
번에
at the
입히
logs.
피해량이야.
Recording the information gained
진짜?
from an encounter
왜
with the
부서
entity.
팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Previous experiences with Walpurgis Knights, particularly in cases in which Lobotomy Corporation headquarters was the destination, have been battles against entities known as ordeals. However, this scenario in which is participants are to be placed in a containment breach situation provides an opportunity to encounter an abnormality contained within the headquarters. As such, this record will, while reflecting as much of the information that was contemporaneously available with the abnormality's containment, explore the contrasts with the risk level assignment system devised by LCE. According to extracted information, this entity was labeled the Knight of Despair, a humanoid sapient and sentient entity. A notable aspect of this abnormality is that it possesses a particularly direct connection with other abnormalities, each of which we briefly touched upon later in this report. This is a big report. It is a good game. I highly recommend it. If you like turn-based sort of combat with quite a chunky battle system. It is the third game technically of the series of Lobotomy Corporation, Library Ruiner, and then this one. But this one is the only like gacha game and the easiest of the three. I took 2 years to get through Library Ruiner on this channel. And I have not touched the Walp Corporation. But I highly recommend it, Doctor. Highly recommend it. Well, I'm trying to battle this road. You know how it goes. I'm trying to survive. Well, thank you for coming to Helmet Game. It's nice to see you again. Thank you. In the fight between swords and guns, guns usually wins. That's why you need magic and girls in order to make it a sword. You got At this moment, it is difficult to assess information that holds answers to questions such as what does this magical girl's terminology refer to, or have they once truly existed? However, encountering all these entities and extracting information from them should prove to be an avenue from which one might learn more about the lesser-known part of the city's truths. According to available records, the headquarters once managed 00104, the Queen of Hatred, 00164, the King of Greed, additionally to the entity in question, 00173, the Knight of Despair. All magical girls were categorized into risk level WoW. And it seems that LCE has labelled the Knight of Despair WAV 04NC. Hi Flower, welcome. Referring to records of its management procedures, the conditions of a containment breach incident with this abnormality are rather specific, which means that it does not occur often. Therefore, it is possible to understand how some might come to conclude that it does not actually pose any particularly high level of danger. However, significant casualties are expected once it does escape. It can be rather confidently said that the available information this entity should be ranked at least WAV 5 or WAV 06. However, it appears that the availability of the suppression method, which has already been made available in written form, has influenced the LCE's designation. A predictable conclusion drawn by the minds of those who do not face these dangers in the field. It seems that all information can be garnered and enumerated prior to the actual encounter has been recorded. Concluding the report. This report seems particularly personal. Hey, I've been thinking, does it seem to you guys that FOW seems to get a lot more invested when it comes to LCE related things? That is patently untrue. A clear misunderstanding. Nah, misunderstanding my foot. Remember when you stopped for that regular checkup? You guys all saw her bickering back and forth with that Hohenheim dude, right? So that's a slight spoiler. What? Hohenheim's in the game. Another misunderstanding. Hohenheim is not someone of any importance, at least not enough to bicker with Faust. He is always hovering somewhere underneath her radar. You sure? You two look super clever. Entry continues, but is obscured by what appears to be visual noise. Did she just take her writing privileges away? Oh my, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, it's just a name, to be fair. Yeah. If you're into your classic literature as well, because obviously one of the characters called Don Quixote, we've got Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights, we've got Ishmael from Moby Dick, and many other things. I find myself in need of taking the forthwith. There exists yet a romantic narrative that demands my pen's attention. I shall bid you farewell for the once. I am grateful for that. Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming, Darble. Have a wonderful evening. Right, we're changing anyone who's... So Faust isn't doing what she's supposed to. Faust, hit a sword. Yi Sang, hit a sword. Mersault, hit a sword. Go. We're using win rate to our advantage. We're letting win rate be a base for my decision making, and then I'm adjusting it to what it should be. That's another one? Yeah.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을!
Another one? Another round?
하나의 상태가 그다지 좋지 않아 보여. 얼른 신경 써준다면 다시 좋아질 수 있을 거야.
Hit sword. Mersault. Hit sword. Honglu. Hit sword. Go!
한바탕 해볼까?
That's lots of stabbing noises. Yay! Stabbing! So basically the event is this mission, this boss fight. The mass attack's gonna hurt. Yeah! Bye. Me when I
똑바로
know.
뛰고 있는 거 맞지? 상층점이 왠지라도 한 거 아니야?
괜찮아. 이제 그 위험은 다른 공격 방식을 취해야 한다는 걸 깨달았잖아.
Oh, we missed a sword. Come on, guys.
다음에도
Oh,
꼭
that
같이
did hurt.
해보기만
That
해.
did hurt quite a lot. Guys, come on. What have I been telling you? Hit the sword. Hit the sword, Faust.
받아볼 테니까.
Hello, Elizabeth. Man, welcome. Can't believe I'm being forced to learn how this game works again. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of those realizations in Runa where you have the abno on your front. That's true. Same with that.
해치웠나? 응? 탄환이라도 쌌나?
Now we should be able to just win, right?
클리포트 간사
Stagger it.
역장이라는
So I'll let the game know what it needs to do the damage.
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어.
키페리트. 당연한 걸
I
한
did
것까지
it!
굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
Every ego, but not of the
그런데
IDs.
표정이 좋지 않네. 무슨 일
비워보지.
Oh,
있었어?
I got some IDs. Not a
난들
lot. I
알겠어.
mean, I got the Dawn ID.
분위기가 안 좋은
Keep
건
up
뭐.
Dawn. That was pretty good.
그냥
But I don't have many IDs. Like many,
다시
regret
못
Myrtle.
살게
Yeah, I
구는
don't
일은
know.
없을 것이오.
이제야 회사가
What a
정상으로
cute.
돌아갔네.
They're like little digi
이번
eggs or
제압은 끝이야.
something. It's very
너희들도 고생
cute.
많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
언젠가 우리도
So
모든 게
that's
끝날 때가 오면
Enoch, isn't
좋겠네.
it? I never got to meet
그때가
Enoch.
되면 휴식을 기다리며 고향의
Never got
노래를
to meet the
부르고
other Tiff.
있겠지.
Which is a little sad. Probably the worst.
오늘 부끄럽지
Walp ego
않았습니다.
ID.
의를 바로
성급한
세우는 데
아이디.
일조하였으니
Did I get
내일은
anything?
더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
I got this. And this. But there were no rolls. I didn't get any rolls from it. Got stuff to level it up, but not any actual rolls. So we could try hard. What do I need to do to get some rolls? I need have a welfare team. That's not gonna happen. I clear the encounter with no deaths. I could probably do that. If we do uneasy again, I could probably do that. Game sits you down on the victory seats. Pico egg for like. Yeah, it do. Don't bother trying hard mode. Recommend it for level 55. Oh, that's fair. I would like to make myself feel better. Oh wait, we have to go over here now for supports. Where is she? One of you has her. I know you do. Give her to me. Yes! Yes! Get out of here, Altis.
독재팀의 협조가
Come here.
필요한 거지.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게
Despair
한 발에
versus
한 놈씩.
despair.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워.
Okay,
이건
we'll
너희가
just do
해결
this until the
못해도
swords come out.
이해할게.
Then I need to pinpoint focus the swords for a little bit. And I need to make sure she doesn't target Queen of Hatred. I can do that easily enough. I understand gameplay. I have ruinous ideas. Ruinous ideas. The team captain tags for the don't mean the wild IDs when running the certain event unit position. Get captain buffs. Oh, I see.
단격발.
That's all Heathcliff's getting. I think he's in my first position. It's I both am happy and sad that Roger doesn't have a beautiful dress in her ID.
한 점만 노린다.
because at the same time, just having a lovely
좋아.
star trench coat's kind of badass. But at the same time, I kind of wanted her in a beautiful armor and dress, like Roland, Knight of Despair Roland. I wanted that, but Roger. Skip. Yes, please.
사랑과 정의의
You
이름으로
love it,
지금
Chelsea.
이곳을
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야.
Rightio,
이런
you.
분위기는 흔치 않아서
I want you to do
설레이네.
one-sided, yes. Blue is one-sided,
쓸데없이
isn't it?
흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐
But I
나쁜
don't
건
want
아니기도
anything to
하고.
attack you, so that is taking attack. That is anything aiming at her. No, so we should be okay. Alright, who's aiming at this? Faust! No! Attack a sword! Heathcliff! No! Attack a sword! Heathcliff! Again! Attack a sword! Go. I do love me some units and suits of armor. I'm an absolute sucker for a lady in a badass suit of armor, honestly. That Ishmael, ugh. See now, if I'd accidentally gotten the Ishmael, I would have been happy. Not that I even know if it was in the pool, but still! I want saber mail, armor mail, chain mail. Take them down, guys! Get those swords
있는
steady!
유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아. 사랑으로.
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
The observation log didn't really tell me much. Can I read the second bit of the observation log? Because this is the second time I'm fighting her. Do I need to fight her more times? Oh my god, stop it! Good lord, how did that not take more damage? That looked like it hurt so bad, but Heathcliff's health did not go
못살게
down.
구는 일은 없을 것이오.
That's one.
한 고비를 넘긴
You
것
have your
같아.
observation log?
믿었던 대로 넌 잘해주고 있어.
벗어날 수 없는. 방금 칭찬 들었지?
I do!
그거는 필요 없다고 생각해. 아직 끝난
Recording the
것도
information
아니니까.
gained from encountering the entity in battle, this report will cover the particulars that have been observed in our encounter. The entity primarily carries out projectile attacks utilizing numerous pointed blades with levitational qualities. There does not appear to be any limit to the amount of swords that can be summoned at once, as long as the abnormality maintains the will to engage in battle. It can summon as many as it wishes. Another aspect of note is that it possesses special versions of the floating swords, distinguished from the others by their size, and they seem to be the key to suppressing the abnormality. It has been discovered that, by challenging those swords, the abnormality's powerful defensive abilities could be worn down. This is a pattern that has not been recorded from the headquarters in the past. It seems that Lobotomy Corporation, at this particular period in time, focused more on preventing the abnormalities from escaping to begin with, instead of devising ways to suppress them once they have breached containment. Until today, this information has not come to light, as our primary enemies in previous Walpurgis Nights have been ordeals. However, if we are to encounter more of these scenarios in which we visit the headquarters to suppress escape abnormalities, a careful approach not dissimilar from the ones we must employ in encounters with new abnormalities must be engaged. As the LCE has overlooked such particulars and has gone through a seemingly improvisational methodology to label this abnormality's specific risk level, a request for reconsideration of their judgment-making progress must be made in the future. We also intend to report our observations of the unexpectedly allied abnormality 00104, the Queen of Hatred. However, it is uncertain whether any more meaningful information can be gathered from this scenario. Nonetheless, a close observation will be maintained on the entity, concluding the report. I have also pursued past records, yet it appears that a great majority of those records explore the abnormalities in multiple states. Looks like the abnormality used to bestow this thing called a blessing to an employee of its choice, and the blessed employee's death or insanity seemed to be what causes the abnormality to breach containment, which means that the employee it blessed must be dead, obviously, innit? So, this magical abnormality made me think, what if this group of abnormalities were actually trying to help the employees? You know who you sound like? Someone hypnotized by mermaids. Abnormalities are abnormalities. They might look like they're being helpful for a bit, but at the end of the day, they're just dangerous monsters. It may employ an unknown power to empower the sway of emotion. Were the rational minds of the archivists who created these records put to sleep in favor of the purely emotional, then one may summarize that they were already coded in part. So I guess that's how they worked in lobotomy corporation, I assume. Fascinating. We have learned things. Hong Lu! Sword Hong Lu. Assault. Sword. Who this? Who's that? Mouse. Sword. That one's good. Find yourself compelled to observe once more, for the pen falters in its endeavour to weave tapestry of my narrative. I completely understand that as someone who has had block for a very long time. I understand that.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인
Yeah,
피해량인 것
so when
같아.
I play Robocop, I know how to deal with the Night of Despair already. And I think this is really cool actually, because a lot of people, there's probably a hell of a lot of people who haven't played the first couple of games for this. So I haven't played Runo, I haven't played Limbus. So knowing how the Night of Despair was dealt with in those two games is fascinating.
더 큰 사태로 번지기 전에
Fascinating, fascinating.
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
네, 알겠어요. 티페리트, 재생로를
I mean, no one's
작동시켜주신대.
dead yet, which is what I
알겠어.
wanted.
자, 빨리
We got
그 직원을 재생로가
3
있는 로드로
staggered,
데려가.
but you know, not
빨리!
dead. I need you all to hit the sword. Screw the lady, hit the sword! Wait, could we do some... I just got these, can I not use them? Well, we have a few on cows. We can use this, yes! Why? Because I can! I don't want to. I want to use the bog stand. That's just
받아볼
boring.
텐가.
낙뢰 충전 최대치예요.
Woof woof. Ah, that looked good. It didn't do as much damage as I would have liked, but it looked good. So she's getting hit whether I like it or not at this point. Owie! That looks so painful! But it's not actually hurting me that much. Is that all the swords now?
우리앗을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 사랑의 힘을 보여줄 것을!
Oh, this is an
전에
abnormality.
징계팀에서
It's kind of like an
텔레포트 간섭
SCP.
역장이라는 걸
Friday Magical
연구했다고
Girl
했어.
Battle Bus Again! Yeah! And it's just the event is to fight this one. So we can hopefully get more rolls. If not, we're gonna have to go back to the main story for this, which is fine. I think we should at least get 2 rolls. Because no one's died. I think Heathcliff's retreated, but he didn't die.
시페리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
먼저 빠진다.
중앙 본부에서 전파할게.
지금부터 제압 임무를 시작할 거야.
Oh, I thought
언제나
you meant
하는
the game.
일이지만
Sorry, I just
항상
clicked to what you
꼼꼼하게
actually meant,
하라고.
Doppel. Yes, I have been
최선을
grappling
다할
with
거라고.
Writer's Block Craft. I have notes on my wall as to what the next book for my next book is, but like, you know, writing it. Writer's Block comes for anyone, anywhere, anytime, anyhow. It does. Yay!
당신 그래도 이제야 회사가 정상으로
Thank you,
돌아갔네.
children, for telling me how well I did.
너희들도 고생
Necromancer,
많았어.
I got the Tiffy announcer.
너도.
And a shit ton of ego.
그 정도 화력으로 우리
Hey,
사무소를
leveled
막을
up.
수 있을 줄 알았냐?
Level up, 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 level
저놈들
up,
무기까지
up, up.
주어서 철수하자고.
Missions, did I get a roll? I got this. Yay! Yes, we got some rolls. Fuck yeah. And this as well. Right, we got some rolls. Go, 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 go. We got 2 rolls. Go! Rodian, 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 Rodian. Rodian, 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 Rodian. Please. Please. No, it's not green, is it? Two Yi-Sangs! Yi-Sang, I love you, but go away. You have to go to 180 deep to get them. I've done 134. And I managed to get the ego, but that's it. Sorry to tell you, but Roger's wanting money, aka wallet. Yeah. That's a good point. I should put my announcers on. I would like Tiffy. Not you two. You two. If I could do, could I just select no, I don't want both of us on there, to be honest.
나마저 해야 하는.
I don't like hearing Dad insult me. I'm not getting my wallet out. I don't like paying for gacha games. Gacha. What can I do? Don't put the drug cocoa with the kids. We're putting it on the kid. Kindred scribe, I fervently hope thou art able to proceed with thy literary endeavor with the utmost ease. Yeah. We pray that I like get the spark back at some point. I need it. What if I just survive? If you haven't spent yet, there's like a crazy good value pack for 40 pulls for like $20. Ooh. Do you have Hierarch Ishmael ID? No, I don't have many good Ishmael IDs. These are the only Ishmael IDs I have. What?
오늘따라 별이 박소. 관리자 나리께서도 별이 보여?
Is that the one? And an onboarding one? I mean, maybe. I have severe temptation. I do lose the F2P tile. That is very true. but I want it. I could do it once. I'm gonna make bad decisions. No, we're not gonna make bad decisions. We're not making 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 bad decisions. We're not making. We're gonna go do some plot. We're gonna go do some plot. Plot is better than bad decisions, right? Right? Let's go. No bad decisions. Look, I'm gonna be an example of how to resist gatcha. Go. And how we can resist gacha is by having a support Roger and pretending it's ours. Sounds like someone pulling us off the brick. I kind of was. Low-key, I was very close to... I have not been that close to spending on gacha for a very long time. I've been so good at not spending on gacha until now, apparently. And we're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna be good. I will be a good example. I will show you the ways of not spending money on gacha. Let's go. My friend was like, I'm gonna get paid for it because I have an actually decent job now. No! No! The point of that money is to not do that! I could put it on the business account. No! I do find admiration in the temperance and such. Yes! And I'm gonna keep it that way. There are better things I can spend business money on. I have spent a lot of business money this month. I've got some stuff being planned that I can't tell you about. But I'm excited for. So yeah, I need to save the money for that if I want to buy anything else to make that better than it is. So no gamba, no gamba, no gamba, only plot, only Ishmael PTSD. Speaking of which, we should put it in.
좋아.
You can also hear the quiet being tipped for a critical decision being made in the story right there. There's a decision applied. We're raising all the plots. This is what my team could have looked like if I pulled Roger. This is where I put my Roger. If I had one! At least we got the idea. At least we got the ego. I am... Pray indulge me as I stray somewhat from the matter at hand. Might you pose an inkling of the sum one might reasonably expend in pursuit of publishing at home. Rightio! So, I'm a self-published author. And for the most part, you can publish for free. Especially if it's an ebook. It's a lot cheaper to sell as an ebook. There is a website. So you got KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. And sorry for everyone who wants Limbus, now I'm on a self-publishing rant. And then there's a website called Draft to Digital, which will throw your ebook out onto many other ebook distributors. So you'll have things like Kobo, iBooks, Barnes & Noble, those sort of people. And they won't charge you for putting your book up there at all. It only becomes expensive when you start doing hardbacks. No, not hardbacks, like physical paperback copies, because when you do that you will need to buy test copies for yourself, so you'll have to buy your book a couple times to make sure it is okay. At least for my first book, while I was getting things together, I ended up spending quite a lot on test copies. I have a lot of NAF versions of Moon Girl 1 lying around. So just keep that one in mind. Also, you know, like paying a cover artist is usually a few £100 if you want to get something like really decent. Obviously don't be using AI, that's very silly, don't be doing that, pay people. So that's one of the biggest expenditures, is like paying an artist or a graphic designer for the cover. But that's it. That's all that. If you're going down the self-publishing route, that's all it should cost you. If you're going down the traditional route, it should still technically cost you nothing. If anyone tries to ask you for money to publish your book, it's a scam. Don't do it. Digital is a gateway to powers one might call unnatural, unprecedented new Google. College is cancelled! The double storm that made its way to the country foot. What did you miss? Doth it not render thy work vulnerable to piracy? Shouldst thou publish thy tome upon the vast expanse of the internet? Yes! It definitely does make you open for piracy, but if you... It's gonna be vulnerable to piracy even if you publish, like, through traditional publishers. There's no way you can really stop that. As long as you stick your copyright on it, then, like mine says, Brady Rose Smith, copyright, whatever date, you just gotta hope for the best. Piracy is just something you kind of can't really avoid too much on the internet. No one's gonna claim it as their own work, though. I haven't heard many people do that. They're gonna potentially pirate your book, but they're not gonna exactly say, haha, it's my work, I did this amazing book. You have to be really unlucky to get someone doing that. Even physical copies get pirates. Exactly. All you need is a camera. It's just something you have to live with. I know it's a little bit scary. It sounds scary, but it's really not that big a deal. And if you make sure to put in your book in the notes, like, here's ways to support me as an author, it might encourage anyone who does pirate it to maybe just throw a little kofi your way, throw something free into your Patreon, check out YouTube's or something. I always make sure to mention that I stream and things like that as well on top of it. And that way, hopefully, you can still get something back. Because a lot of people who pirate do. They either do it because, like, their country has a lot of strict rules on what, like, literature they can get. Or maybe they have, like, strict family members on what they can read and things like that. So, like, there's reasons, like, generally good reasons for some people to pirate. But I do wish, and I do hope, that maybe they go to these kofis and stuff and they go like, here you go, little money. Now I feel bad for pirating Game of Thrones and other things. No, you don't have to feel bad for it. Those authors have made enough, it's fine. Ye bastards, when our bosses are this, you're all finished.
그러니까 지금이라도 적당히 용서를.
So if you bow down and beg for...
잠깐.
Wait! I'm not finished yet!
아,
Oh,
그거
that's
잘 됐네.
convenient.
보스가 있으면
Nice.
여기서
Now we can
지지부진하게
go
시간
change
까먹기나
to
하고
the
있지 않아도
boss in
되겠네요.
charge. Let's stop wasting our time here.
이 컨테이너들은
Yeah,
셀 수도 없이 많고
pirates.
그걸
Speaking
하나씩
of
억지로
pirates.
열어가며 썩어가는 시체 냄새를 맡을 필요도 없고
There's more pirates. There's a pirate lady and a pirate lady.
한 손 정도는
You can still
움직일 수
point,
있죠?
right?
살려줘.
Please.
보스가 있는 곳,
The
이
location
지도에서
of your
손가락으로
boss.
위치 찍어요.
Mark it on this map with your finger. I wasn't sure when she picked it up, but Ishmael was carrying a travel brochure of Marlin Port. She shoved it in the pirate's face, who struggled for a moment before pointing at a location on the map. I feel bad for pirating Nintendo games or Ubisoft games. That's fair. I think it's more indies. I think you probably shouldn't pirate because a lot of, like, indie games and indie books, like, if it's independent, don't pirate it if you can help. I may need to inquire your knowledge once more upon reaching the conclusion of my narrative. I may yet inquire of thee concerning it upon Discord. That is fine, by all means. I'm open to answering those questions before. I did a little talk in one of my writing groups about how to self-publish, so I'm happy to share my knowledge, by all means. And if you think it's something that that my audience will enjoy, I'm also happy to read previews of independent books on my stream, because normally you just need the author's permission, especially if it's indie. So if your narrative finds its way to the end and you think it is YouTube worthy, get in contact. Games are a different matter. Buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. True. As soon as her trembling finger reached the paper, Ishmael, wait!
갈 곳 나왔나?
Well, we have our
가져.
next stop. Ishmael walked out, leaving nothing but shipping containers full of both old and fresh bodies behind. What are the odds that the LCCB agent who was supposed to meet is still alive?
저들이 우리에게 가지고 있는
Depends on how
돈벌이에 대한
rich you
기대감에
think we
따르겠죠.
are. He could already be dead then.
최악의 경우 시체라도
Even if the
찾아야 해요.
worst comes to pass, we should
뭐라도
still
나올
find his
테니까.
body. At least give us something. If that's
이렇게
all
해서
we find at the
결국
end of
마주하는
this,
게 그분의
this
싸늘한
corpse,
시체뿐이라면 전
I
용서
don't think I
못할
could
것 같아요.
저를요?
Who? Me? Ishmael's a go-getter. She goes to her enemies, then she gets the end. She is.
아니요.
No. Us.
구하기 위해
We who
어떤 노력도 해보지
make them
못한
try to save them. Faust,
듣고 있습니다.
I am listening. Should we do something? Is she okay? I mean, Ishmael. Ishmael expanded Nephis meal options. Yeah, I mean, could we not just get all these bodies and just yeet them into the boat? Here you go, Mephi!
명령 불복종에 대한 것인지
I can give you an
감정
answer
상태에
regarding
대한
her
것인지
insubordination and her emotional
어떤
state.
것 이런 상황에서
But this is not a
Faust의
matter
추론은
of which Faust's
별다른 도움이
answers
되지
can be of
못하겠죠.
much assistance.
저런 명령 불복종과
Executive
단독
manager, such insubordination
직결
and
처분의
nigh rogue
대상이었습니다.
behavior would have resulted in an on-the-spot execution in any other organization.
수감자를 처분할
I
권한이
am aware
없으시다는 건
that
알고
punishing the
있지만
sinners is not
그의
part
지나는
of the
처벌은
authority given
향후
to you,
관리를 위해
but there
필요하다고
must be
조언드리고
penalties
싶군요.
befitting her actions for proper management. Artis, you're always on my side, licking my boots, kissing my butt. That day, Ishmael is murderizing every pirate she sees. Do you think she's okay? She's not okay. She hasn't been okay for a long time. Pretty much always, now I think about it.
저도 한때 몇몇
I have been
부하들을
a leader of
이끌었던
men
입장으로서
once, as you are now.
관리자님의 신경을
I can
충분히 헤아릴
sympathize
수
with your
있으니까 말입니다.
troubles. If we tried to give her company-mandated friendship activities, the company-mandated counseling, what else could we give her to resolve the company-mandated trauma? Faust, if I could handle social interactions, why would I need to have brought you in as a manager, Dante? Altis, our boot-licking beloved. I don't know if I can manage Ishmael anymore. I just don't. Though it looked like she was acting rash. Maybe she knew the right thing to do in this scenario? If Ishmael suddenly decides to quit or something, Faust will doubtless proceed to educate me on the various clauses that prevent Ishmael from quitting. But it's not like I could force her to come along should this hostility escalate. Besides, she'd already acted without my orders earlier. She did say she'd follow my orders, but I wasn't sure how long that would last.
그게 무엇이 중요합니까?
Executive manager, that doesn't matter.
10이라는 숫자가
We
어긋나는
don't need there to be
부수적인
12.
문제입니다.
We don't need there to be 12 sinners. Are you saying that we leave Ishmael? We physically can't leave Ishmael. We need Ishmael to get the gold bar. Maybe a company-mandated recreational activity could help Ishmael. Is indiscriminate slaughter count as a recreational activity? Yes, it all depends on who you ask in the team. A lot of them will say yes. Don Quixote will say yes if it is the indiscriminate murder of villains.
그 한 줄만 보고
But yeah, most will say yes. Executive Manager, I have wandered for many years in far, far lands before making my journey here, and I have done so with steadfast determination, for a single clause of my contract with the company.
그 목적을 위한
I came
여정에서
ready to
발생하는
face all the
고난과 갈등,
hardships that
더
the
나아가서
journey entails.
전우들이
Adversity,
살았던 부수적인
conflict,
요소들을
and loss
충분히
of
각오하고
comrades
있던
are simply
부분이었습니다.
facts of this
오히려
quest that
당연한
I
요소일
must
것입니다.
weather. Truth be told, I expect all of them to happen at some point in our journey. Oh,
물론
I will always remain by your
관리자님과는
side, of course.
언제나
She smoothly added the last part, but there was a growing suspicion at the back of my mind that maybe not everyone felt a sense of belonging from this group. Maybe I was the only one who sought a sense of belonging from them. That we'd fight as one no matter what ordeal this journey threw in our way. We have not bonded, it's true. We have not bonded. Our group is still very much mismatched.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를
Hey
막을
look!
수 있을 줄 알았냐?
Currency! Sweet,
저런데
sweet
무기까지 줘서
currency!
철수하자고.
We must continue to get the currency. I must continue to use Roger until I die. Go.
총은 수지 타산에
Until we get
맞게
to a point when I'm forced to
한
use
발에 한
Ishmael,
놈씩.
and then I have to use an Ishmael support, whether I like it or not, at that point. I beseech thy pardon for mine ephemeral absence, for I found myself quite captivated by a pressing matter of intrigue concerning a certain Vtuber company. Ah, yes! V-shoujo. That is absolutely fair. That drama's a hell of a thing, innit? Dad, I'm beginning to think that he isn't a friend. It isn't a friend buzz all along. General reminder that if you ever find yourself thinking of your company as a family, either you're in a possibly parasocial business relationship, or you're in a bus of happy murderers. The location as marked by the pirate's blood led us to the entrance of a club. Faint music could be heard echoing out from behind the doors. V-shoujo in the case of the missing $500,000 and a year worth of withheld payments. I know, right? It's wild. It will be V-shoujo next week. It will. It's absolutely exploded in one day. It's crazy. So this is the place.
우리 중에 이런 요란한 클럽
Any of us been
가본
to a
사람?
loud, flamboyant, deluxe dance club like this before?
굳이 우리 중에 고르자면은
Well, if I had to guess, my
당신 말고는
bet would be
어울릴 만한 사람이 없어
you.
보이는데.
Roger didn't grow up in places like this, though. She's been to casinos, but I don't know about clubs.
그거 편견이야. 우리 뒷골목에는 이렇게 화려한 술집은 거의
Oh, come
없었어.
on. A flashy bar like this? At my back streets?
장사가 잘 될 리가
I
없었잖아.
doubt it would have had much business
그치?
back there.
뭐 뒷골목에서 몰래
People would
벌이는
sometimes
파티
have
같은 건
secret
있었지만
backstreet parties,
그럴
but
때마다
Sonia
소니가
somehow
매번
always
귀신같이
caught on.
알아채서 잡아.
So, why are we talking about this? I receive word that numerous towns have taken their leave, prompted by such circumstance. Yeah, they've all just dropped off, and it's wild. Also, Nimi's getting married, which is wonderful. I'm so happy for her. So that, if you would like good VTuber news, there it is for you. Nimi's getting married soon. She wants a family. Nimi's gonna be a mama at some point. Ah, I'm so excited for her. Live her dream, honey. All right, guess who has clubbing experience? Clubbing experience out of this lot. Honglu. So why are we talking about
모르겠어,
this?
단테?
Don't you see
입구에
Dante?
경호원들이
Bouncers
있잖아.
at the gate.
몇 명이서 오셨죠?
Welcome. How many do you have with you today?
2명.
2.
섭섭하네.
Come on, man. Don't
나
you
기억 안
remember
나?
me? I'm on the list.
너네도 올려져 있는
Sinclair. No, Sinclair never went to a club. He knows how to dance, but that doesn't mean he's been to a club. In a weird way, I think it's kind of good that VTubers have the ability to fight back independently against their agencies. Other talent industries get stuck and exploited. Yeah, I think it's like V-shoujo is the wildest one to me to get into this situation, because their talents lose nothing by leaving them, because they have their whole brand, or was always theirs. Whereas if it's one where the company owns your brand, the talent's always going to be a bit more cautious about leaving, but V-shoujo had nothing on them. I do not reckon it to be deemed fictitious tiding for her fervent admirers. Well, her fervent admirers need to understand that she is a person who has her own life. But I'm also very I'm so happy for her. Nimmy married and maybe Minnie Mammy Nimmy. Yeah, I saw a comment that was like she's putting her mummy she's not letting her mummy energy go to waste, and I'm like, yes, she will be such a good mum. She's wonderful. Could you imagine having a mum with a sweet voice like that? Like, oh, soothing a little baby to sleep. She's gonna be so good. She's gonna be such a good mum at some point in her life. I'm so happy with it for her. In a weird way, I think it's kind of good. Yeah, sorry. His classmates told him he'd be worse otherwise. That I could believe if he got pressured into it. Sinclair has experienced clubbing. He got clubbed in the head by Heathcliff in Canto 1. That's true!
죄송합니다.
My apologies. Please enter.
저것 봐.
Look,
뭔가
they're
쑥덕거리면서
checking
물어보잖아.
something with the
자연스럽게
guest
저걸
for letting it
뚫어낸다는
in.
건데.
We gotta squeeze in there all smooth somehow.
그럼
Well, since Roger's out, next in line is...
뭐야? 나?
Heathcliff's never been clubbing. What are you on about? It's Hong Lu. Look at the rich boy. The rich boy's definitely been clubbing. What are you on about?
무슨 말
Oh,
같지도
me?
않은 소리야. 죽을래?
The hell you blathering about? I'll smash your skull in.
나라면 어느 정도는
that as a
칭찬으로
compliment
받아들일 것
if I were
같은데,
you.
히스.
Should
그런가?
I?
뭐
Sorry to disappoint, but my
기다릴 게 모르게
syndicate was
되어서
less about
아쉽지만
music and dance and
난
more
좀
about
더
blood
피와
loyalty and things like
땀과
that.
의리로 섞여 있는 그런
put a
조직
medal?
출신이라서 말이야.
What was your syndicate, Heathcliff? Tell me. Tell me more. Tell me more. Clubbing in the pub. Yeah, Heathcliff's style was more lock-ins in the pub than it was clubs. Hong Lu feels like a wine and dine rich person than a rowdy rich person. Both.
아쉽지만 저런
I'm more of a
삐까뻔쩍한
small
곳보다는
watering hole.
허름한 탁자에서 마시던 낡은
Ryoshu.
술집이 내겐 더 가까워.
I could see Ryoshu in a club. She wouldn't be dancing, but she'd be sitting and watching and thinking about how to murder as many people as possible. Heathcliff the regular, your local spoons. Yeah. I'm more a small watering hole or an old pub bloke than a fancy clubber. Getting sloshed drinking from old rickety tables, yeah, that's more like it.
나
Me,
음악과 함께 울려
music,
퍼지는 비명,
screams of fear and pain,
피범벅 벽,
deluxe, walls painted
꺾여 있는
red,
관절로 춤을
dance,
추는
people crushed with joints, forced to dance.
아 그런 거는
Yeah,
그게
that's
아니야.
not a club.
역시
Well, I can't think of anyone
아무도 없는
else
건가?
then. Hong Lu!
가보았다.
Mersault? I have been to such a club
다소 자주.
quite often. I did not guess Mersault. I did not guess Mersault was a clubber. Oh my, Mersault! You're joking.
농담이 아니다.
I am not.
왜 그렇게
I fail to
생각하는지
see why
모르겠고.
that is difficult for you to accept. Mersault in the club! Mersault in the club, getting tipsy. Mersault seasoned expert at busting it down, quite possibly even sexual style. Oh my god! I want it!
인생에서 즐길 거리를
It was
찾으러
merely one
돌아다니는
of the
무렵에
places I
방문한 곳 중
visited when I
하나일 뿐이다.
used to wander in search of life's joys.
저 클럽의 절차를
A
관찰해
cursory observation of their
보인다.
procedures reveals that it
클럽은
is, in
방문하기
fact,
전
a private
입구에
club.
서 있는
As a
문지기들의
general
허가를 받아야
rule, visitors
입장
must
가능하다.
receive the bouncer's permission prior to entry.
문지기들은 대체로
Most
평균 이상의
bouncers
덩치를
are of
소유하고
above
있었으며
average mass
무기
and
또한
are
소유하고
likely to be
있다.
armed.
이들 사이를
Hello,
무사히
Glenn!
지나가면
And how you pulls off checks salt of that sauce, but yeah, no, checks. Yeah, we're salty today. I got a bunch of egos, but I didn't get what I wanted. Clearly, Mersault failed to find that life joys he was looking for. Him dancing in any capacity is just the ideal sprite, but slightly reoriented to squish. Yes! I got the Walp ego. Yeah. Yeah, I got so many egos, but no fucking IDs. Key elements are past the bouncers.
일반적인 클럽이라면 그게 맞는 말이겠지만.
You'd be right if this was any other club.
이스?
Is she? Ishmael walked past us and up to the club
이곳은
entrance.
조직의 보스가 있는 공간.
This is the home
당연히
of the
일반적이지 않은
syndicate.
방식으로
The
입장하지
question
않는
is-
방식도 있을 테고.
The question you should be asking, what are the other ways of entering this
그 답도
establishment?
조직원이
And I'm
있겠죠.
sure the answer lies with a syndicate member. Easy
단순하지 않나?
enough, right?
어떻게 오셨죠?
What brings you here, if I may ask?
저는 퀴케그의 친구예요.
Quick's friend.
네가 뭐라고?
You're whose friend?
퀴케그.
Quick. In the book, Mersault is quite a lustful man. Oh my.
그 이름을 알고 있겠죠.
You recognize that name, don't you? At the mere mention of that name, the bouncer's expression changed from that of indifference to disbelief. Wait. The bouncer whispers something into the radio. Is he really going to let us in?
당신이 정말 키케그의 친구라는 건가?
Are you truly a friend of this Quiquang? If I am pronouncing that really badly, please give me the pronunciation. What if I am?
지금 어디지?
Where is he? Or she? Quiquang.
보스께서 물어보신다.
It's the boss asking.
그러니까
Right. So
당신들
your
보스가
boss is in the club, huh?
지금 이 안에 있다는 거네요.
다시 한번 묻는다.
I ask again,
퀴케그는-
where's Quick?
우리 쌍갈고리가 향하는 중.
The Twin Oaks are on the way, I repeat, we are. I thought we were trying to sneak in!
아니요.
No.
이 안에 조직의 보스가
I just wanted
있는지
to know if
확인할
their
방법일
boss was
뿐이었죠.
I should be able to
대가리가
get
가장
all the
많은
intel
정보를
we
알고
want
있을
from
테니
them. So we have a name drop of an important character. I wonder if that'll be our villain. I have no idea. Still don't really know where this Kanto is gonna go at all. Obviously, we'll find the Lobotomy Corporation thing. We'll find out why Ishi's got terrible PTSD. Even though I feel like we've already found out a little bit with that whole like Great Lakes time zone nonsense. Try to get out of this section before we get eaten by the Eldritch monster. That kind of stuff. Nobody's alive, nobody's a witness way of sneaking in. Yeah, that's the best way to sneak in anyway. The absolute best technique of sneaking.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아.
Now I just have an image of Mersault dancing to Soda Pop in my head.
그렇게 서 있으면
Smiling Soda
목이
Pop.
떨어질 수.
점만 노린다.
But Mersault.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통 작살났다고.
Could we make a Saga Boys out of the
머리통에
sinners?
작살났다고.
나도 지킬 게 많거든.
Because Sinclair's
사실은
baby,
그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
obviously. Would Mersault kind of be... Mersault could be Abby, technically. He's muscular, Abby. But then I think Heathcliff would be Abby. Would be Abby. You pronounce, Quiquang like squeegee, except the S is silent, so squeegee. There's another Q in the middle, and there's no E at the end. So,
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
if anyone got that gif of Mersault awkwardly standing in the club,
사실은
all the
그렇게
people around it,
대단한
please
일도
send it to the Discord.
아니에요.
Please do. Such is the
혹시
consequence when
칭찬을
stealth
받았다면
is but a matter of choice.
엔젤라님이나
Indubitably.
말코트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요. 제가 아니라요.
Who's mystery? Do we have enough boys to make a song of boys? Yi Sang would probably be mystery. Honglu would be romance. Which leaves our Jinu. Who we got left? Who's Gregor?
크게 의미 있는 성과.
Gregor's not in the boy band. Gregor's just not in the boy band at all. We can't be having that. Gregor's got no boy bandness about him whatsoever.
타깃 포착 1시간.
Gregor's the manager. He's not the boy band.
정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
But do we have enough men if I kick Gregor out?
티페리트, 너도.
I don't think Yusang has enough stamina to be able to. He doesn't, but just in this little AU. Just in this tiny AU in my head.
고향의 노래를 부르고
Am I
있겠지.
missing someone?
그 정도
Here's
화력으로
everyone.
우리 사무소를
Okay,
막을
so
수 있을 줄
we've
알았냐?
got
저놈들 무기까지
mystery.
주어서 철수하자고.
We've got Mersault. I suppose Mersault would have to be our cause if Heathcliff's gonna be our Abby, then Mersault has to be our Jinyu. But I don't think Mersault's pretty enough. I think maybe Heathcliff would have to be our Jinyu and Mersault would have to be our Abby. And then we have enough boys for our pop group. You're like a thinker, better drop drinker. You're my sort of pop, my sort of pop, yeah. Absolutely addicted to that song. It's terrible. They would have my soul in that universe.
에고 침식도 양호.
I would have to pray that Huntrix comes back because I would be
어느새
so freaking in on
문지기님들이
Soda Pop.
길을 비켜주셨네요.
I cannot observe, but thou hast a passion for engaging in games that belong to the genre of the visual novel. I do. I like a good story. I like reading. Reading is kind of a big part of this channel. Wow, I can't believe they're letting us in like this. Let's go. Greg is the boy failed manager that somehow the entire fandom chooses to love and cherish because he's that much of a boy failed. Yes, he is. He's not in the band, but he is a beloved. Sinclair, Mersault, Honglu, Lisan, and Heathcliff, the Lim boy band. Now the company will get $1 billion of the denizens of the city. Yes, they will. They'll be your idol. Oh my god. Maybe I should use some of that company money to commission that crossover art. I wanted to correct him that the bouncers weren't letting us in, that they were either face down in some ditch or fleeing, and we were just letting ourselves in. But I guess I wasn't in the mood.
Hey, 몇 명이서 오셨어?
Hey, you here with anyone?
13명이서 왔습니다.
Yes, I have 12 companions with me. Faust, she's flirting with you.
어, 열?
12? Faust! Oh my gosh.
저기 있다.
There! Get him! Sorry for disturbing you!
자, 이제 저희
Okay, everyone, let's do the Marlin dance for our beloved Marlin Port. Arms out, like this. Swing and lock. Swing and lock. Is it like you know, one of those inflatable guys? Swing? But then like you freeze up? Is that what it is?
아이 젠장.
Oh, what's all
이렇게
this
쿵쿵대는
booming
거야?
bass?
뇌가
It feels as though the sound waves are vibrating my entire brain matter. Oh, yes. The kitty wants to run away.
다 앞에서 꺼지세요.
Get out of my way or you'll be sorry.
다치고 싶지 않으면
Faust getting flooded on. At least we know Faust has enough riz to get a random woman. Of course she does. Have you seen her? Faust has so much riz. Most of these people have riz. Ishmael swung her mace, scattering a nearby table. shattering a nearby table in pieces. And that was more than enough for the clubbers to realize the seriousness of the situation. They quickly ran into the exit of the vacated club. Yeah! That's authentic something grass. Yeah. Glass, even not grass. Could be grass on the table, I don't know. That could be a new age club thingamajig, putting grass on the table. Having the table be like a manicured lawn. Like when you have fake grass, but you put that on top of a table and then it's like eating on the grass, but you're on a table.
잠시 어지러워서 못 봤어요.
And then it's a pain in the ass for anyone to clean! Yay! Go, 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 go!
타겟
아까
포착.
어떤 직원이 제압 교체에 한 번에 입고 피해려는 아무것도 남지 않아. 진짜? 제압 교체에게 맞는
한 점만
Do I eat
노린다.
grass? No.
잘했어.
I do not eat grass. I drink matcha
당연한 거란
though.
것
I've heard
가지고
that tastes.
칭찬할 필요 없어.
그렇게 서
깔끔한 헤드샷.
떨어질 수만.
머리통에 작살났다고.
I hate that you see yourself in Faust there. After 1 or 2
어떤
years, she'll
직원이
randomly remember this and be like, oh wait, was she hitting on me? She will!
왜 부서 팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Oh no, someone in the Faust Discord's already like, hey, like, she was hitting on you. And like in the middle of the fight, Faust is like, does this game possess a dubbing rendered exclusively in the English tongue? No, unfortunately not. It is only subbed in English, so... But honestly, the Korean voice actors are really good anyway, so you can still get the emotion from their live.
그려졌구려.
And you have the translation. But no, only Korean
크게 의미 있는
audio
성과는 아니지만
with English
먼저
subs.
빠진다.
사실은 그렇게
I forgot
대단한 일도
Yi-sang has 7
아니에요.
evil exes. That's true. Sinclair has 2
혹시
Yanderas
칭찬을
after him.
받았다면
Heathcliff has Kathy!
말
And I'm sure
그대로 부르는
Altis
분이
has
많았을 거예요.
Penelope
제가
somewhere,
아닐까요?
theoretically.
받아볼 텐가.
Mer is Riz King. Ryoshu maybe has like kid if the book is based on. Oh, that would be interesting. I would love to see Ryoshu's kid. I have yet to be convinced that matcha is a flavor that is a good flavor that tastes in any way different from a normal latte beyond the drink. It does taste different. I think if you can't taste it in a latte, they haven't brewed it right.
없을 것이요.
Or I highly recommend just getting some matcha
하나라도 쌌나?
and
예전에 징계팀에서 클리포트
just
간섭
brewing it. Like, don't have it in a latte.
연구했다고
Just
했어.
have a matcha.
그게
Just put it in water.
하던가.
Brady, you don't drink
확실히
tea.
제압하긴 편해졌네.
Isn't that basically flavored grass soup? It's leaves, yes, but true.
타겟
Correct.
포착.
Some of them are the stalks. It's not always the leaves. I've got a green tea that's actually like the stalks rather than the actual.
그렇게 서 있으니 목이
More than half
떨어질
the sinners have the
회사가
rings. The other half
정상으로
is
돌아갔네.
Yes, that's true.
이번 제압은 끝이야.
And a lot of them
너희들도
is like
고생 많았어.
unintended riz.
언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네.
The children are still
의뢰비랑
talking.
보호수당에서 사용하는
Tea is also fruit peels. Yeah, fruit peels. Spices. There's lots of spices for
오늘은
tea.
제사비로 손해를 메울
It's
필요가
hot
없네요.
fruit juice. I mean, a lot like lattes and stuff. It's just hot flavored milk. Like matcha latte is matcha flavored milk, as I did so verily describe on my Tiki Talk at one point, when I was very excited to have my matcha flavored milk after work, to the point I just wanted to sing about it on the internet. Yeah, there's spices in teas. The spices we're talking about, like cinnamon, cloves. I've seen some have like star anise in it. Turmeric is a big one in tea. I'm not a big fan of it personally, but turmeric's in tea. So yeah, there's spices in tea. Gonna put grass in my water, get some cool flavors while I'm there. Might as well chuck some mushrooms in there. Maybe some chicken mushroom soup. Woo! I'm gonna turn my light on. It's dark. It's dark.
정확하게.
전격발.
For the ungodly noise. I can see, and my camera
사실은
can see
그렇게
better now.
대단한 일도 아니에요.
I have a light thingy, but when I'm tired, that thing is like,
엔젤라님이나
you know, like those content creator lights. I have one,
제가
and it does help with my tracking, but it's a one-way ticket to headache-ville if I'm very tired. And I have a date. Yomu the half phantom.
머리통이 적절났다고.
We have a normal size phantom and a half phantom. Yes, we have some salt. He's a good one. Though getting him may have screwed me over on Walpy, but you know.
탄원이라도 쌌나?
We hope we pray. The Roger is support for the
역장이라는 걸
record.
연구했다고 했어.
그게 저런 효과던가?
타겟
아무튼 확실히 제압하긴 편해졌네.
그 삶에
Gun team, gun team. I did see that you sang Solemn Lament.
크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니지만요.
Was also in the Walp selection, and I would have been very happy with that as well. I very much want much Solemn Lament. I would like to ding. We got Gregor's Solemn Lament, I guess.
먼저 빠진다.
That's something, but I won't be using Gregor for long. Cat Miru! Aw, thank you so much for the follow! Thank you. I have seen my subscriber number go up as well, so I would like to thank the people who have subscribed during this week as well. It's just that the notification isn't as... It doesn't work as well as the Twitch one does, but we try! Hello, new manager. Hello.
잘했어.
You're welcome.
그런
I shall proclaim vegetable stock as quality.
것 같은데.
Plant matter, boiled water.
피리트.
Not
생각해봐.
wrong, but
어쩌면 의도적으로
wrong.
내성인 부분을
You
건드렸을지도
wouldn't want to
몰라.
drink it though, would
어느
you?
멍청이가 모르고
You want
저러겠어?
to drink veggie stock? Huh, never really drunk other teas than my sweet herb one. I don't know the names in English. Is ever so I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google that name. I would like to know about your teas.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
Victory!
언젠가 우리도 모든 게
How was
끝날
hell
때가 오면
today?
좋겠네.
Great.
그때가 되면
Well, no, it was
휴식을
hell.
기다리며 고향의 노래를
By hell you mean
부르고
work, right?
있겠지.
Because it was today.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄
That's
알았냐?
okay, we're streaming now.
저놈들
Doesn't matter.
무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
I'm researching tea. Ew. So much Spanish. Inglés. I don't know what this is. Where PM start to set up their game? Fennel. Apparently it's fennel. The English would be fennel seeds in your tea. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like fennel. So it's mostly a fennel, but translate to English. Yeah, Morago fennel. Boiled chestnuts and spiced bread are cooked with fennel is essential. That's the translation. The direct translation is sweet herb tea. Oh, that sounds lovely though. I like a herby tea. Fennel fantasy. Apparently it's got some fennel in it. If my Googling has served me well. I have no idea what we're talking about. Okay, so we're chatting on YouTube as well, and someone has said about a tea that they were talking about. It was called Evredoshi.
어머,
Finally means
부탁드려요.
superb tea, which sounds lovely. And I was looking it up. And that's what I was doing. And now we fight.
언제나 그랬듯이.
We balance the chats of the YouTube and the Twitch. Is it your Roger on the field, excellent? Wonderful. Well, thank you for your Roger, excellent.
잠시
It makes me
어디서
feel a bit happier about not having my Roger. I can steal
또
your
대단한
Roger.
일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
Cha de Evledo. Also a Brazilian, not Spanish. But you could... Oh, so Portuguese. Ah, my apologies.
제압 배치에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을
당연한
것이오.
걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어. 뭐야 이 수치는?
아까 어떤
피해는
직원이
뭐지?
제압 배치에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야.
잠깐,
Small advice for Night Roger.
점만 노린다.
왜 부서 팀장을 안 갈아줬지?
Use defense skill turn 1 to make a turbo murder mode.
헤드샷.
Ooh,
머리통에
look at that.
적잘났다고.
Defense skill but press and hold basically. You need to use the defense skill at least once. I will, I promise. I promise we'll do it next time. I promise, promise, promise. I want to see turbo murder mode. I've seen many a meme about her ID being actually very incredibly good. Which is another reason I want it, because you know, I like being up with
사실은
the
그렇게 대단한
down
일도
with the
아니에요.
sickness. So that's her
혹시
defense.
칭찬을
So I want to
받았다면
use that.
엔젤라님이나 말쿠트를 부르는 편이
I want
나았을
to use the
거예요.
defense one.
제가 아니라요.
It was that. Yeah,
불가위야.
honestly quite incredible.
막아내지 못하리.
I want her. I like having strong units, which means I could just press buttons and not think about things. It's great. I like not thinking. Not thinking is wonderful. This is a meme. This is a meme. Two people have said it exactly the same way. This is a meme. I spy with my little meme. Pressing buttons won't work for this canto. You say this! You say this! But it's working so far!
불가위야. 막아내지 못하리.
And I will keep pressing buttons until I die alone. Yes. Spamming win rate. That's how I roll. Until the game forces me not to do so. It will be how I roll. I suffered too much in Library of Ruiner. I don't want to suffer anymore. You'll suffer.
응? 탄환이라도 쌌나?
요전에
피해는
징계팀에서
뭐지?
클리포트 간섭 역장이라는 걸 연구했다고 했어.
그게 저런 효과던가?
네.
They made an ID
확실히 제압하기
with minus
편하겠네.
coins while also giving them both a built-in let's go negative button and anti-corrode
총알값
feature.
아까워.
Ooh, that's fun.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네.
So basically imagine
이번 제압은
Enclave, but he
끝이야.
can never corrode
너희들도
from
고생
his skills.
많았어.
That's
티피리트,
fascinating.
너도.
언젠가 우리도
Absolutely
모든 게
fascinating.
끝날 때
좋은 말 할 때
You better tell us what your
대장이 있는
boss
방이
is before
어디인지
things
말하는
turn
게 좋을
ugly.
거야.
Oh, bless your cotton socks, Sinclair, trying to be tough.
어울리지도 않는
Go drink
놈이
some milk
그렇게
before you
말해봐야.
start tossing around threats like that, laddie.
헛소리 아니에요.
I'm serious.
다음에도 말이
Talk
안
of the
통하면
next thing getting
다음으로 깨지는 건
smashed is your
머리통이에요.
your skull. Oh, Sinclair, you sweet boy.
진정해.
Okay, let's calm down.
선장은 여기 없어.
Captain ain't here.
대신
If it's hostages you're looking for, the first mate should know.
어디인데요?
Directions. He's getting there. He's getting tough. Look at him grow.
마지막 방.
Last room at the end of that corridor. Go.
아이,
그쪽 말고.
Not that way. Get out of this club. Oh, I am sorry.
야, 너
Oi,
뭔가
kid. Yeah, better at this, aren't you?
이런 걸로 칭찬 듣고 싶지 않아요.
I don't want to get complimented for doing something like this.
조금이라도
I
빨리
just
구해야 한다고 생각했어요. 뿐이에요.
think we have to get to the hostage as soon as possible. Oh, Sinclair. Baby boy.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면
Do you enough for another roll?
오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울
Enough
필요가
for another roll? Enough for a roll. Let's go. 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 Nope. 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 So when's that? Expires 31st? Oh, that's not long. So we should have time to try roll again next week if we can get a bit of currency. I will be trying to do my dailies and stuff more often. Good search later is called fennel tea, but a specific kind made only with leaves of the fennel plant. Oh, so I was right with the fennel. Fascinating. Thank you for sharing that, Clem. I always love learning new stuff like that. I will do my mirror dungeons, I promise. Gotta do it. Gotta do our mirrors. All excavations, we gotta be good. I will do my modules now. And that is all we have for today. We will have to try again next week! But for now, thank you so much everyone for coming. Thank you everyone in chat, thank you everyone in alert, thank you anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you coming and I hope you enjoyed my content no matter which way you decided to enjoy it. If you have not already, I would also highly appreciate it if you would leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're on Twitch, give the channel a cheeky follow, that would be lovely. If you haven't already, also, get your butt in the Discord. Good stuff in there. I exist. All my stream assets and stuff are also in a nice little section in there. It's the easiest place to find all my stuff. If you've done all that and you think, wow, she's pretty cool and I would like to give her money, then you can do so many ways. I have membership where you can get emotes, exclusive stream, Discord channel, and stuff. The exclusive stream is questionable. I am really, really busy with work now and I want to find something to replace that because you guys deserve stuff. But I haven't quite figured out what that is yet, so we'll get there. Maybe it could be maybe you guys could vote on something I can play for that month, or something I do on stream. Maybe something like that, and then we just have a special stream, like a public special stream that just takes over one of the Mondays or something. I don't know, something like that. Patreon, they would have access to the short stories, exclusive stream, much discounts, and free books. They are currently getting all my book series, 3 chapters a month. Wow, she's pretty cool. Let's give everybody, yay! And you got the ADHD brain does magic and now talking cat. Wonderful book. Wonderful book. You should pick that up. There is the Kofi where if you like my emails, you can commission me to draw some more. There is my merch store where you can get ebooks, version copies of books that I've written, a notebook, a pillow, a crochet potato, stickers. Check it out. If you would like to find me as an author, search Bridie Rose Smith on your favorite book selling website and you'll probably find my books. And if you enjoy my voice and you would like to listen to it for 7 hours, you can do so on Audible, where I have narrated a book called They Call Me Princess Case. Go check that out as well. Search Bridie Rose Smith on many things and you will find me. Me, myself, and I. You can also find links to all that kind of stuff on the Discord as well. Another reason to join the Discord. An entire potato, yeah! There's only 3 left. Yeah, head brownie that you can headpat IRL, correct. Yeah, 7 hours. Well, it's not quite 7 hours. I think it's just under 7 hours. But yeah, 7 hours. Rounded up. Okay. That is all for now. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brandy West with Live in the Forbidden Library. I will be back on Thursday. Maybe my rota's gotten very confusing at work because there's complications, but hopefully I can still stream Thursday, if not Sunday. I'll be back then. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brandy West with Live in the Forbidden Library. Goodbye.